Once upon a time, many thousands of years ago, the Earth was home to not one, but several species of humans. In the forests and steppes that stretched from one horizon to another, not only our ancestors roamed, but also other creatures that became an important part of the planet's evolutionary history. The mighty Neanderthals, who first appeared more than 400,000 years ago, roamed the expanses of Europe. They were adapted to the harsh climatic conditions of the Ice Age, had a massive body endurance and, most importantly, a large brain, comparable in volume to ours. No less important were the Denisovans, the mysterious inhabitants of Asia, and even the Heidelberg people, who may be the ancestors of both us and the Neanderthals. And on the remote islands of Flores, there were the Floresian hobbits, small creatures that survived in the difficult conditions of isolated territories. These species had intelligence, possessed tools, hunted, gathered fruits, and perhaps created their own religious beliefs and customs. Their culture and way of life were complex and multifaceted. However, gradually, one by one, these species disappeared, leaving only archaeological traces in ancient caves and barely noticeable imprints in our DNA. So what happened? Why did we, Homo sapiens, remain the sole masters of the planet? And this question, in fact, has a more important context than it seems at first glance. The history of survival is not only a battle of physical strength, it is also a question of intelligence. If you are interested in learning more, like and subscribe to the channel, because there are still many exciting discoveries ahead. Let's delve deeper into this question. Why did Homo sapiens, with all its advantages, eventually reach the top of the evolutionary pyramid? It is not just about physical advantages or endurance. Neanderthals were remarkably well adapted to the harsh conditions of the Ice Age, with stronger bones, more muscular bodies, and even a larger brain capable of complex thinking. But even these advantages were not enough. It is important to note that when Homo sapiens began to expand their territories about 35,000 years ago, they not only possessed physical strength, but also had an incredible ability to communicate. Scientists have proven that the first humans had the ability to create complex languages, pass down knowledge from generation to generation, and generate the innovations necessary for survival. Creativity was the decisive factor. Art, which included drawings on cave walls, new methods of working stone, and improved hunting strategies, was just one of the many tools of our development. But how did we actually interact with other species? Were we allies, sharing survival experiences, or did we perceive others as threats around every corner? Perhaps these encounters often ended in conflicts where strength and cunning became decisive. We now know that there was intermarriage between us and the Neanderthals, and their genes remained in our DNA. But this was not enough to preserve their species. What caused their extinction? One of the main reasons was the changing climate. The cold waves of the ice ages rolled in and out, forcing creatures to change their survival strategies. Homo sapiens had an unsurpassed ability to adapt, to change the way they hunted and moved. Other species did not have such flexibility, and this became their vulnerability. As a result, when the world entered a new era, only we Homo sapiens were left. This story is not just about the past. It asks questions that will be relevant in the future. Will we maintain our ability to adapt to change? It is not the strongest who survive, but those who can adapt. Will we be able to maintain this ability in the future? Will we repeat the mistakes of those who once gave us a place under the sun? What do you think about this? Do you think we have a chance not to repeat the fate of our ancestors? Write your thoughts in the comments. I look forward to your opinion. Only together can we reveal all the secrets of evolution.